So without further delay, I want to welcome and introduce to you the next women's basketball coach for Ohio State University, Kevin McGuff. Coach. Shirt here. And I'll get out of your way.
Try to adjust this upward now if we can. Got it. We're good. Thank you for the kind words, Michelle. This is an amazing day for me, and there's several things I want to cover. But before I get to that, there's several people I also want to thank. Number one, Michelle, Gene Smith, Dr. Gee, they've given me an amazing opportunity for myself and my family, and I'm incredibly thankful for that. I'm also excited to get working with Michelle on really moving the women's basketball program forward in an incredibly positive way. And so, and also Gene, I've been on the phone with him several times here in the last couple days, and you can tell, I mean, what you guys already know, I'm just learning that we have the best athletic director in the country. And so I feel very privileged to be a part of this great family, and a lot of that has to do with Gene. I also want to thank Jim Foster. He has left an amazing group of young women, and I'm thankful for that I now get to lead them. His success here also is a very, very important part of the legacy of Ohio State women's basketball, and the tradition is very strong. So I thank Jim for all that he did in leaving so much in place, and for me to come behind him is a great opportunity. Probably most importantly, I want to thank my wife. And unfortunately, she couldn't be here today. We have a newborn, and we have 5 other children besides that. So just the logistics weren't able to get everybody from Seattle to Columbus and all that type of stuff. But I can tell you that I'm very fortunate to have married my best friend. And I wouldn't be in a position to have a job like this if it weren't for her influence on me in our relationship. The way I've grown as a coach and as a person, as a man, and as a father has a lot to do with my wife. So it's a great, great day for our family, and I'm really, really thankful for all that she's done for me. I'll tell you, it's been a bit of a whirlwind of a week, and I spoke with Gene and Michelle several times over the last couple days. And I'll tell you, when I was talking to Gene, it really, in about 3 minutes, I could tell that he and I had a shared vision about what this program can be. And that's why I was so excited. I've always been excited about Ohio State as somebody who grew up in the state. But when Gene started talking about the things that he thought we could do on a consistent basis, it really, really got my attention. So I think then the question becomes, what do we think we can do? And I believe that we can have a program that consistently competes at the top of women's basketball anywhere in the nation, certainly in the Big Ten. But we want to consistently have a consistent program that will compete against anybody in the country. And then I think you have to start figuring out, well, how can that happen? And so I'll give you a couple key points of just my style and what I like to do with the program and what we're going to implement to make sure that we can have consistent, sustained success. Number one, I'm really big on process. On the court, in the weight room, in the classroom, what we do on a daily basis is going to be what counts. That's going to drive our results, and if we are really, really good on a consistent basis, on a daily basis, we will get the results that we want at the end of the day. But it's got to be about a great process on a daily basis. Number two, I'm really, really excited that, through the course of my career, I've really come to a great comfort level of just a style of play that I think will be exciting, that I think our players will really enjoy, and I think will be really identifiable with our program. But we will be a really, really tough-minded defensive team. We will be one of the best rebounding teams in the country, and a team that plays really fast and really aggressively on offense. Most importantly, we'll have a style of play that our players have confidence in and they understand. Next, we need to be able to recruit the best of the best worldwide, certainly, Right now we have players from all over the country, and we have some international players, and I can't wait to get started with them. And we want this to be a program that young people want to be a part of. And certainly within that, we want to make all the great players in the state of Ohio want to stay home and play at this great university. Lastly, and most importantly, just about the way we're going to run the program, is this is going to be a players program, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. And what that means to me is that through my staff and Michelle and all the people and all the resources we have here at The Ohio State University, that we do better than anyone else in the country at helping our young women develop as people, as leaders in this city, as scholars, and certainly as basketball players. And if we can do that, once again, we are going to have great results. But it's got to be about our players and their experience, and that's what I'm most excited about really getting started with. You know, lastly, I would tell you that if we can get the message out to the Buckeye Nation that I need your help too. And that what I need your help on is this needs to be one of the toughest environments in college basketball to play. And so we need you to spread the word that our players are ready. They're going to play hard. They're going to play with passion. They're going to play with energy. And we need you to come support us. I still think in college basketball, one of the great equalizers is home court advantage, because there's a lot of places around the country they don't have a chance to draw. But we have the most passionate fans, the best fans in the country, and we need your support here to make this a really, really special environment for our young women to play in. Last thing I would tell you is I'm incredibly excited. I'm incredibly humbled to be the coach at the greatest university in the world. Thank you.